Hello guys, welcome to today's analysis. Kunja detailed analysis. We are into the playoffs finally after a lot of suspense on who will go through, who will not go through. இவன் ஜெயிச்சா அவன் உள்ள, அவன் ஜெயிச்சா இதுவும் உள்ள, இவங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் தோத்தா அவன் உள்ளன்ற மாதிரி நிறைய ஈக்குவேஷன்ஸ், பெர்மிட்டேஷன்ஸ், காம்பினேஷன்ஸ் எல்லாம் தாண்டி we have our final four. GT number 1, CSK number 2, LSG number 3, MI number 4, courtesy GT's win over RCB. So today is the first playoff game, Qualifier 1, CSK versus GT at MA Chidambaram Stadium at Chepauk. So GT has a flawless record over CSK. CSK has never beaten GT, 3-0 to GT. But you can't read too much into that record because GT has, and again, 3 matches are a very subset. It's very, 3 matches a very small subset. And the 2 matches happened last season where both CSK and MI had absolutely pathetic seasons. Like they finished 9th and 10th. So washout season la 2 matches. In the season, CSK GT was the opening game of the IPL. Comfortable win for GT, but again I wouldn't read too much into that also because a lot of key players who are going to play today were not there in the game. For example, Patirana on the match adala, Tikshana on the match adala, and first game is usually a game where the team has not even figured out the best combination for the game. So this record வந்து ஒரு psychological edge குடுக்கலாம் தவிர்த்து GT க்கு I wouldn't say that because of this GT are 100% hands down complete favorites over CSK. It is a 50-50 game. I'm going to have a detailed analysis today because we're going to look at key matchups, key players for the game and all that. But before we get into all of that, I'll tell you one key factor that is going to decide the game, which is going to be my ultimate prediction: the toss. The toss is going to matter a lot on Chepauk because Chepauk is that kind of a pitch. I feel whoever wins the toss, whether it's Dhoni or Hardik, they're both going to chase. In a playoff game, they're both going to chase, and that is going to matter a lot. Okay, coming to key strengths and weaknesses for GT. GT's strength at Chepauk is their spin unit. Rashid Khan is undoubtedly the best T20 bowler in the world right now. There is no one who comes close to his potential, to his capability. He can be a wicket-taking bowler. He can be a bowler who can choke the run flow in the middle overs, and he can also be, somebody who can, if necessary, score a very quick-fire knock when batting also. So he is the deadliest bowler of GT. After Rashid, I would say Shami, but let me continue with the spin department. Noor Ahmed is also a very, very, very good bowler at Chepauk because again, Chepauk is a pitch that will always assist spin. It has stayed that way so far. It will stay that way today also. It will stay that way tomorrow also. So that is the kind of pitch that it is. So Noor Ahmed and Rashid are a very, very potent spin unit. I don't know if Hardik will actually take this move, but if he does, I won't be surprised. He might play even Sai Kishore today. The reason for I'm saying that is Sai Kishore is a Tamil Nadu player. He knows the Chepauk pitch inside out. So there is a good chance that he might take a punt with Sai Kishore. But again, GT again like CSK and MI is not a team that is known to tinker too much with a winning combination. So I don't think Sai Kishore the possibility of him actually happening is a little low. But don't completely rule that out either. Coming to GT's batting. Their batting is heavily dependent on Shubman Gill and Saha getting a start. Even Saha has had not like long innings, like he's had a 50 here and there, quick fire 20s and 30s here and there. But Gill has been phenomenal. Like we saw in the last game, Kohli scored 100. He said, I can match that. And he scored 100 to win the game. And he scored back-to-back 100s, not just against, RCB. He scored 100 in the previous game also. So he's in tremendous form. Probably the best batter of GT at the moment. And after Gill, you have the likes of Vijay Shankar, Hardik Pandya. And I feel they might play Sai Sudarshan, I don't know, but then they played Shanaka in the previous game. He has not done much so far, so what I'm expecting is they might pick a foreign bowler instead of Shanaka, like Josh Little, and Shanaka's slot might be played by Abhinav Manohar or Sai Sudarshan. Either way, Abhinav Manohar, then you have Miller, then you have Tewatia, then you have Rashid. You have the depth in batting. That depth is scary, to be honest. GT have so much depth in batting. Coming to CSK is no weak team either. They also have a splendid depth in batting. Conway has been phenomenal for CSK so far. He has been absolutely consistent for them. I think just like Gill and Suryakumar Yadav, he has had a very, very good home record of runs so far. I think he scored 450s or 550s at Chepauk. I'm not sure, but somewhere around that is his record at Chepauk. Ruturaj Gaikwad has been decent. I wouldn't call him exceptional, but he's been good. I'm not taking anything away from him, but he's not been Conway level good though, but he's good. So Conway and Ruturaj have more often than not gotten off to a very good partnership, very good start. I think they probably have the most number of 50 plus partnerships after Faf and Kohli, or maybe on par with them. So that is going to be key. But then here comes CSK's problems. After that, you have Rahane, Dubey, Moeen Ali, Rayudu, Jadeja, Dhoni. Now, Rahane started off very well. In the tournament, he had a splendid knock against MI at Wankhede, and he had a few knocks, good knocks here and there. But then after that, he got selected for the WTC, and after his selection, his form has dipped drastically. He has not had a memorable knock or a considerable knock to remember after that selection. So Rahane's form has dipped. Moeen Ali has not done much. He has picked up a few wickets with the ball here and there, but we're talking about his contribution with the bat. What has he done? I don't think he has been a hit. I don't remember a significant knock from Moeen Ali. Maybe a quick fire 15 to 20 here and there. Then there's Dubey. Dubey is the linchpin of CSK's middle order. I mean, he has been holding the middle order even when they've had like little tricky starts, when their batting has collapsed, or when they need to accelerate a good start. He's done everything. He has been the best middle order batter for CSK, hands down. I don't think even CSK fans would have expected this kind of performance from Dubey, because let's face it, Dubey did not come in with that kind of a reputation. Initially, if you had asked any CSK fan, do you think Dubey is going to have the best impact in a middle order, they would have said, I don't think he would have even started 14 games for us. I thought he would have been like a dispensable guy in and out of the team. That's what an honest CSK fan's opinion would have been. But he has exceeded expectations, and he's holding that middle order together, and his contribution will be vital. And Dubey's strength is playing spinners. He does not have a lot of foot movement. He does not, he's not very technically very gifted player, but he has that brute power in him, and he can just clear boundaries of spinners. He likes to feast on spinners basically, but here we are talking about the best spinner in the world, so this will be a battle to look out for. And obviously Chepauk boundaries are pretty small, so we'll have to look out for that. But then again, after Dubey, you have Rayudu, probably the worst batter in CSK right now. He's not done anything. I mean, even Moeen Ali has contributed with the ball. Rayudu doesn't bowl, so Rayudu's contribution has pretty much been like what Deepak Huda has done for LSG or DK has done for RCB, basically absolutely nothing. So he has had a woeful season, a season to forget. I'll be honest, I don't think Rayudu will even be playing next season. He'll probably retire. He'll most likely be. We'll probably be looking at Rayudu at the analysis panel with Graham Swan and Graham Smith and all that next season. That is my prediction, along with DK. So yeah, he has had a horrible season. But then again, CSK is not a team that chops and changes, especially in playoff games. CSK fans are probably used to hearing this week in, week out, we are playing with the same team. That is what Dhoni is going to come today and say, we are going to play with the same team. So Rayudu will stay in the team, but don't expect too much from Rayudu. If he does, it's a surprise. But yeah, after that you have the likes of Jaddu and Dhoni. Jaddu has also had a very not so memorable season with the bat. With the ball, he has contributed a lot, but with the bat, he has not really had anything significant. Previous game against DC, he had a quick fire. He scored a quick fire 20 or something. But again, that's DC. That was the second last place team in the league. So don't read too much into that. But he has not been the Jaddu of old. Everyone knows what the Jaddu of old is capable of. And then of course Dhoni. Dhoni has made sure that his role in the team is not really to play many overs. Just play the last over or last couple of overs and try to smack a couple of sixes and get a quick fire 10 to 15 of 3 to 4 balls. That has been his role this season, and he's been doing that consistently well. So yeah, if Dhoni has to bat, like say from the 14th or 15th order, you can say that the CSK middle order has been in trouble. So yeah, so let's not read too much into Dhoni's role. His role is more as a leader on the field, as a wicket keeper, but as a batter, he himself has distanced himself from playing many overs, and understandably so. He's 42. You can't expect too much. You shouldn't expect a lot from him at this point of time. So yeah, so this is CSK's middle order. So my concern is, if Rashid and Noor manage to get Shivam Dubey early in that middle order, CSK will be in a lot of trouble. As for GT, if CSK manage to get Shubman Gill early, and or even Vijay Shankar or Sai Sudarshan early at somewhere around 30 for 2 in the first 6 overs, then we have a game on. GT will, this is territory that GT has not found themselves in. They found themselves in that territory once against MI. They lost that game despite a heroic knock from Rashid in the end, trying to salvage something out of that game. So both teams have a lot of similar strengths and weaknesses, but I think one area where CSK trumps GT relatively in the bowling department is, I think, in the death overs from one end of Matisha Patirana. I think Matisha Patirana is the best death bowler of the tournament right now, along with Akash Madwal currently, in my opinion. So he has been exceptional for CSK, and I think GT do not have a similar bowler in their lineup. Mohit Sharma knows the pitch very well. He has played for Chennai previously many seasons. Chepauk pitch is something of known territory for Mohit, but he's a little on the older side, and he's he's not had a great impact in the last few games. He got taken apart by Kohli in the previous game against RCB, so maybe, just maybe, that would be something that CSK might target. Yeah, so basically this is basically the key players, key matchups that are going to happen for today. My prediction is very simple. I already said this in the beginning of the video. Whoever wins the toss wins the game, because whoever wins the toss is going to bat. It's going to chase. I don't think either of them will bat first, because it's a night game. It's pretty sultry. There won't be much dew on the pitch. So and it's a small ground. The boundaries are pretty short. The ball will assist some turn and all that. So both teams bat deep. So considering all these strengths and weaknesses of both the teams, both teams have very good batting order. GT has been a better chasing team than a defending team, but CSK has actually been a better defending team. But I think Dhoni, considering the fact that it's a playoff game, will opt to chase in this game. So yeah, long story short, prediction is whoever wins the toss is going to be the winner for today's game. Adios.